thanks for tuning in. My name's Patsy Smith, if you don't know me, and I'm the owner and creator of TawawiTea.com, an online tea shop that stocks organic tea leaves, specially blended by myself for your emotions. This is a video about yoga because on my website and on my video channel, I like to share a lot of my passions in life, and yoga is one of them. So there are other videos on yoga that you may check out, but then this one today in particular, I like to focus on something very simple that we can all do regardless of your age or the state of your body. You know, some of us perhaps we're beginners to yoga, or we may have certain complications in our bodies, like, you know, really chronically tight lower back or injured backs. So this is a very safe posture to get into, or an exercise to get into that is, that will not cause any harm. And it's actually very, very beneficial because it helps to return venous blood back to your heart. You know, if we've been on our feet all day, or if you work in a job that makes you, seated all day, then you don't get the efficient blood circulation through your body, and blood is the source of oxygen and nutrients for your cells. So basically venous blood returns to the heart via valves. In the veins, blood flow back to the heart is slightly slower, not like in arteries where they've been pumped strongly by the heart. The venous blood requires muscle contraction to push the valves so that they return the blood flow back to the heart. So basically when you have your legs up against the wall or up in the air like that, higher than your heart, you are actually allowing for the deoxygenated blood to return back to your heart so that fresh oxygenated blood from the arteries can flow out to your limbs and nourishing your cells. So in simple words, it's really just very good for your legs. If you've got tired legs, sore legs, it's a really good stretch as well. Apart from this blood circulation thing, it's also a really good stretch for your hamstrings muscles, the back of your upper legs, your calf muscles, and also your glutes. Glutes are your buttock muscles. There are quite a few layers of glute muscles, and the deeper ones can get really, really tight and seized up when we sit a lot, or if you do a lot of physical exercises like running and walking. So these are really good. And when you have your legs up higher than your heart, it also stimulates and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's natural relaxation response. So all in all, it's just a calming, restorative and very relaxing pose for your mind and body. Okay, so I'm going to get down on the floor now, and I'd like you to come with me and perhaps lie down on your floor, find a wall and lie down and do it with me. Okay, let's go. Okay, very interesting angle and position to get into. Not one of my best views, but that's okay. So for the purpose of this particular video and this posture, I like to show you, find yourself first a blank wall in your house somewhere, or even outside if you've got a back patio or a back veranda, that's handy, and lie with your legs up against the wall. So important thing about this is make sure that your lower back is neutral. So when I say neutral, I mean there is the natural curve in your lower back. So your lower back is not totally flat against the floor or arched up towards the ceiling. Okay, it's just neutral, comfortable, like you normally would be, just with its normal arch. So, and legs up, your knees can be slightly unlocked, or they can be locked. It doesn't really matter. That's a beauty with this stretch. It's because you're supported by the wall. So even if you've got lower back pain or chronic, lower back issues, it's still fairly safe to do it. Just adjust yourself the distance that's comfortable for you. So you're slightly like about a foot away from the wall, or 6 inches to a foot away from the wall. Okay, so you can have your legs first movement, you can have your legs up straight against the wall. Pull your toes back towards you, and you should feel your calf muscles at the back of your lower legs and your hamstrings at the back of your upper legs stretch. And point your toes. Now you should feel your shin muscles at the top and front part of your legs stretch. Now bring your soles of your feet together and your knees out, and you should feel your hips or your glutes stretch. Now remember to breathe. Every time you stretch, you should be breathing. Never forget your breathing. I will teach you some breaths in another video maybe, but basically in yoga, we really focus on breathing properly. And breathing means it's not just shallow breathing where you're just hyperventilating through the chest, right? It's really breathing deep, filling up your tummy. Rise the tummy. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're filling up the lower lobes of your lungs with pure, clean, fresh oxygen. And it all goes to your muscles. Okay, so you've got your soles of your feet together, knees out. Now bring them back up again. So we had them straight, and you can feel the hammies and the calves stretch. Now take them out to the sides slowly. Now I've fallen off the edge of my wall there. Make sure I'm trying to fit this into the camera, so make sure you find a wall where you can actually spread out. Now again, it depends on how tight you are. If yoga's new to you, you might not be able to stretch this far. Even if you come to here, it's all good, as long as you can feel the stretch. Yeah, so just go as far as your body feels comfortable. You should feel it in your inner thighs, but also slightly on the outer hips. So stretch that. Again, you can pull your toes back. Every time you pull your toes back, you will feel it at the back part of your legs, your hammies and your calves. Yeah. Okay, so once you've done that, you can return them again. And you can lie here with your legs up on the wall for as long as you wish. It's totally harmless. It's totally good for you. You know, blood returns to your heart and fresh blood pumps out through to your legs and your limbs again. And it's also very good for tired legs and sore legs. Okay, right. Now one last stretch while you're on the wall is just bend one knee. Actually, hang on. Put your left ankle just above your right knee. So place your left ankle right just above your right knee, and then slowly bend your right knee toward your chest. Okay, and pushing your left knee out. So it's a real glute hip stretch, this one. So continue to go again to as far as you feel comfortable. Now the normal variation of this without the wall is something you would pull your hamstrings towards your chest like this. But with the aid and support of a wall, all you do is just bend your knees to as far as you feel comfortable. Now if you're really tight in your hips, you might find this knee coming up and pulling across. So that's why try and push it out so you feel it in your left glute. Okay, I'm going to do the other side now. So place your right ankle just above your left knee. Can you see? Yeah, beauty. Now slowly bend your left knee up towards your tummy or your chest, so as far as you feel a stretch in the right hip, pushing the right hip out. That's it. Beautiful. Easy. Okay? And that's just 3 for you to remember. So straight legs, soles of your feet together, open the hips, open them wide, inner thigh stretch, and your glute stretches. And then you may stay up like this, relax and breathe. And that's it. Well, that's it for this quick little video. I hope it helped. and you learned something about yoga, and I hope you enjoyed it. What am I doing? I'm pouring a cup of tea because nothing better than a lovely cup of tea after yoga practice, and to help relax and restore at the end of your day. So this one's Restoration Blend. Yum. Now, if you like what I share, and if you'd like to connect with me, please check out my website, tuwawitea.com. Check out all my beautiful tea blends that I've specially blended just for you. And of course, please subscribe to this channel, and I will continue to share all my passions and everything that's wide and interesting about life. Take care. Till next time.